Hey folks, we made this with this, and here's how. Folks, springtime, okay? It's a wonderful time of the year. Now, we talked about spring onions, and we've talked about spring garlic as well. In fact, there's a great spring onion recipe. It goes back to 2004, I think, on our website, and you can check that out. That's something we did with Allie and Jack several years back. But today, I'm going to talk to you about spring garlic, and we're going to do a little recipe. So, this is the tender garlic that comes to us in the springtime. It's planted in the fall, and it's in the green form. Now, it's the same garlic that will eventually become this, which you're all used to seeing here on the stand. But while it's young and tender in the spring, absolutely delicious and great to cook with to make all kinds of recipes. And of course, the same thing with the spring onions. They will eventually become these onions here, and that'll be that. But again, these are nice and tender and delicious to use as well. Now, what we're going to do is we've got, why do that paper? Here we go. We've got our nice fresh olive bread from the Phoenix Pastificio, which is delivered here all week long at Dan's Fresh Produce. And look at this lovely bread. It's a sourdough bread with Kalamata olives inside. It's absolutely fantastic flavor. So, we're going to use that today. I like to use this truffle butter that comes from the San Francisco Specialty Food Company, and a high quality olive oil, Schmidt olive oil, an Alameda in here. Some of the best stuff you can get, that's for sure. Alright, so first of all, there's a couple ways we can go about this. I just like to take this olive oil and drizzle it onto the bread, okay? Just like that. And then you can spread it around again, spread it around a little bit with a knife or whatever you have in your kitchen. This is kind of makeshift. We're here at the store. We don't really have a kitchen here. I like to use this truffle butter that we just discussed. Spread that on there. Alright, we just spread that around. Yum. Butter and olive oil, it's always good, it's always delicious, it's always fattening. Now, if you want to leave the butter out, you can. No problem. It's not that you have to use it, but it sure makes a great flavor. Now, that's all I do. Or one other way you can do it is you can melt the butter and pour the olive oil in and then drizzle the whole thing over. I didn't do that. Now, here's the green garlic that we've chopped already. And you just kind of want to sprinkle that all over the bread, baby. Look at that. Just kind of mash it in. And get it spread around nicely. And then you stick that in your oven. You're all set. Now, a couple of other things I like to do is I like to use fresh basil along with this as well. And you can use all the different herbs and spices that you choose to use. This is what I'm choosing to use. I like to use fresh basil, but I don't like to chop it up like I did the onions. Basil you want to tear, because when you chop it up, the leaves turn black and discolors it, and then you don't have a pretty presentation. So another way you can do it too is you can start off by laying, maybe if you like it that way, whole leaves underneath, and you can put it on that way as well. A lot of variations you can do here. I'm never one that follows a recipe to a T. I always variate, do my own thing. And then of course, hey, tomato time is upon us, just inching in on us. It's not quite, the season isn't quite here yet. You can also slice these up and lay them on here as well. And that also makes a beautiful presentation. You can take a yellow one, you can just go like this, look, wrong side of the knife. You can take these slices, or you can take half slices. You can lay them like this. And, kind of do the colors back and forth. I'm not really cutting it that well, but you get the picture. Hey, you're all artists here. Everybody's a winner here, because you're all Localize It members, right? Just like that. Anyway, you take it all the way down. Boom. Maybe drizzle a little more garlic on there, a little pepper and salt. Stick that baby in the oven. Now you have to watch it, because I don't even know how much time it's going to take. You just got to get out there and be experimental in your kitchen. That's when the best things come about. Hey folks, get this stuff right now while it's hot right here at Dan's Fresh Produce. Make your garlic bread with your green garlic. It's great salsa. It's good with some of the fish from the fish department over here, and a lot of other produce items. Hey, Dan's Fresh Produce is like having a farmer's market every day.